Hey, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm recreating Deepika Padukone's makeup and hair from the Cannes Film Festival this year. I loved her look at the Met, but I decided to recreate Lily Collins' look, and then when the film festival came around and she debuted this awesome gown, cool winged liner, and big ponytail, I really wanted to recreate it. So here we are, and I hope you guys love this look as much as I do. If you don't know who Deepika is, she's a very famous Indian actress and model. She can speak like 6 different languages, and I'm over here not sure if I'm saying Khan right. I'm trying my best. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more pop culture videos. Make sure you ring that bell notification if you are already subscribed and maybe you haven't gotten notified recently. That'll make sure you do. And anyways, let's get started with this look. Let's start off this look with the primer. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's amazing. I misplaced it for a while, but I'm back to using it again, and it's a moisturizer and primer in one. It has shea butter, makes the skin really cushiony, and the product just smells amazing. I know a lot of people with more mature skin in reviews really like it, and it's not greasy feeling, which is a huge plus. All over the skin, let's use my fave foundation, the Benefit Hello Happy. In the Lily Collins Met recreation, I used shade 1, and this time I'm using shade 4. It has more of a honey look to it. And there we have a fresh, warm base. I'm not trying to change my skin tone to pretend I'm Indian, just to make that clear, but the warmth to the skin will make sure that the lip and cheek shade reads the same as me and Deepika. And time to highlight, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer in Alabaster under the eyes, on my forehead, chin, and jawline. Blending out, and the contour is really going to make the face look sculpted, and it'll definitely match the dramatic liner. Without the sculpting, I think it would look funny on my face shape. But just setting with the Hourglass Veil powder. My favorite drugstore pick is the Revlon Translucent Finisher, which is a pressed powder, but again sets beautifully for a matte finish that isn't too flat. I've been obsessed with the Benefit Hoola Caramel Bronzer. You just need a tiny amount of this if you're more on the fair side. Benefit does have Hoola Light for very, very fair skin, but this one has just such a nice shade, and if you do have a deeper skin tone, Benefit also came out with Benefit Chocolate Hoola, so that's great too. And I'm just lightly using this in a 3 motion around the forehead, under the cheekbone, and under the jawline, and down the neck. My hair is already filled in with the L'Oreal Temporary Root Touch-Up in black. Stay tuned to see how I did this whole hair look at the end, but filling in the hairline really lightly helps polish off any pony and makes the hair look very thick. So just try to blend a black shadow through your natural hairline without totally filling it in. If it is too harsh of a line, it'll appear cartoony and more wig-like, so you want to make sure you can see a little bit of your scalp. Using my fave contour shade, the Kevyn Sculpting shade, I'm following up under my cheekbones and jawline. I added a line to extend my nostril to make it a bit sharper and less round. I also created a small shadow under my nose to create the appearance of a longer nose like Taylor Hill. I did this in that tutorial as well. And then finally, contour between the eyes and slightly down the bridge for a thinner, taller nose. I went pretty intense with blush. This is the Buxom Wanderlust Primer-Infused blush in the shade Dolly. And oh my god, another fave high-end product that I just can't live without, the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. This gives an intense highlight that really catches the light, and it doesn't pick up pores as much as powder highlights I find. But over top, I am using the new Bare Minerals Golden Highlight over my cheekbone for a touch of golden, and then for a softer highlight above the brow arch and on the nose slightly. I will have a very natural makeup tutorial using the new Bare Minerals collection coming up on my Instagram, so follow me at Jackie Wyers if you've been wanting a natural everyday look. And then brush up the brows, and I wanted to use a shade with some warmth to it, so I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown. Her brows are very straight and they end shorter than mine, so I'm softly filling in the head and then tapering my tail upwards, following the top of my brow and not really filling in the bottom stray hairs. Fixing up with the Anastasia Pro Base 1. You'll see me use this product to fix up the liner, lips. It's really great as a makeup eraser, and this does come in different shades. setting the ends of my crazy brows with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. And it's time for shadows. I haven't used this palette in so long. This is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette. It's so cute. I love the vibe of this. And I'm taking Feeling Nutty in between my nose and eye socket and through above the crease to add some depth. And I used the peach shade Honey Butter on the outer V in a rounded shape. This lid look is very soft from what I could tell in photos, so I blended down using peanut butter onto the lid. Now the intense liner. I am not the best at liner. I have really shaky hands, and liner is especially hard to do under the bottom lash line because of the roundness of the eye, and generally you have to look down a little bit using a mirror, and then liner needs some dry time so it can kind of get messy, but this is my foolproof way. I've raved about these eyeliners before, but the Body Shop Matte Casual liners are amazing to use on the waterline and for this look to map out the liner shape. These glide over the skin so well and don't move, and for the shape, just follow the inner corner downwards on an angle, build up the liner under the lashes, and extend upwards into a flick. Once you have it as you like it, we can deepen up the liner by filling in the shape using a black shadow with a bit of Urban Decay setting spray or MAC Fix Plus to intensify the shadow. Finally, I'm adding a bit of black shadow to the upper lash line before falsies to help blend them in. The brow bone also had some sheen, so I went back in with the Charlotte Tilbury highlight, but any light shimmery shadow would work. These lashes really balance out the intense liner and make this look super cool. This is the Sephora Collection House of Lashes in Sweet Pea, and I'm using Duo Glue to apply them. If you can see any glue, I like to go over with a liquid liner like the Benefit Roller Liner Eyeliner, and I'm really just coloring in the white on the lash band and not onto my lid. The lips are very natural. I'm using MAC's Plum Lip Liner, and so this doesn't look too purple, just apply it with a really light hand and then fade out. The lip either appeared a bit more coral or pink depending on the photos, so I went with this matte lipstick by MAC. This too looks more pink or more coral in different light, and like the lip liner, I'm applying by dabbing and blending so it fades into the natural lips. Deepika's Cupid's bow is a little farther of a V than my natural lips, so I used the Pro Base to space that out. Doing some touch-ups, adding the Bare Minerals Dew Mist to freshen up the skin. And that's the look. Pretty quick and simple, but very glam. Watching the makeup portion of this tutorial, and now moving on to the hair. It's quite simple because I did use a hairpiece, so I'll just take it out and redo it real quick so you can see how I did it. First, I put my hair into a very tight bun, a lot of hairspray, and then I swirled it into a cone-like shape. This is going to make sure that the ponytail sticks straight up when we apply the hairpiece, and this one has a clip, so I'm literally just clipping it over top, and then with part of the ponytail or a black hair extension, just wrap this around the clip and the bun so that you can't see it, and again, so it sticks straight up. I love how this turned out, and my hair is like a medium brown, so I used one of those temporary hair colors from L'Oreal. They're supposed to be for like hiding grays, and I just added it to the front, which works perfect. Especially when your hair is pulled back. Like if your hair is down and you try to use those, sometimes it's harder to make it look natural, but when it's already slicked back with a bunch of hairspray, it is pretty easy to do. Another note before I go, I am doing a giveaway right now over on my Instagram for this amazing timeless book. It has a bunch of different prominent looks through the past century. I was gonna say decade, but no, century. So if you guys want to win that, head over to my Instagram and make sure you enter. And if you didn't see my last tutorial, I did a series of looks from Taylor Swift's new music video, Me. It is super fun and colorful, so I hope you guys will check that one out as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and thank you for sending me your recreations. I love it when you guys tag me on Instagram so that I can feature you in my videos. So here are a couple recent pictures. Someone's calling me. No one ever calls. Anyways, I'm gonna get that and I'll see you in my next video.